So I'm going to show you the cheapest option to get a Microsoft license in 2023. Before I go and show you the options, I will show you what is the current pricing plans for Microsoft Office 365. So let's jump into the Google and type Microsoft 365 plans. So let's go and click that link. And once you open here, you can see, hope you can find this option for home and business users. So let's look at the home users options in this context. The price would be different from the country to the country where you are accessing this website. So in the UK, where I'm in, the price is currently around £79.99 per year, or as you can see in the bottom, it's around £7.99 per month. So this is more than a single user license, as you can use it for 2 to 6 people. This is a flexible option if you want to use it for multiple users and multiple machines. But in the context of the video that we have, we are mainly looking for a single user license. So currently, if you see how the plan looks like, it offers a lot of stuff and the latest Office that you can get with all the updates and stuff. But it's quite expensive if you're looking for a standalone license for a laptop or a desktop. So let's look at what the cheaper options out there if you want to save some money. So when I say cheapest, I mean the cheapest and the safest. This is important, as when items get cheap, you might have to compromise something. So let's get back to Google and type something like Microsoft Office license to see what options it throws up. So as you can see here, so these are the ad options what you see in UK. This would be different obviously from the country you're searching from. So I see a lot of ad options here. Yeah, oh my god, so how I'm gonna choose one from all these options, like, this is quite frustrating. But don't worry, hold on. Let's have a quick look at some of these options. So this is from a company called productkeys.uk. So they have the gamers outlet, which looks like cheap one out there. So we have different options here: Microsoft 365, Microsoft 2021, Microsoft 2019. So let's get back to our main content of the video. We will see what softkeys.uk is offering. So here, as you can see here, they're offering a Microsoft Office 365 Professional Pro Plus license for £8.99, which is dirt cheap than like the £79.99 per year offer we saw from Microsoft. So the big question is, like, is it legitimate? So how is it even possible for someone to sell a 365 license so cheap? So I was asking this question a lot. So and that's where I just did a lot of research on this subject after reviewing multiple forums, website, and Trustpilot reviews. Oh god. So I'll keep it simple. The conclusion is that there's a mix of retail keys and volume keys, which are either unauthorized, and these are either unauthorized or illegitimate. So I'll talk about what are volume keys and retail keys at a later point of this video, if you're interested. So let's get back to the Trustpilot reviews that I was talking about earlier. So the Trustpilot score and reviews are something the vendors have a control on, and we can't really trust any company just with those ratings. So it has to be backed up by good Google reviews and other sources. I was unable to locate this company in Google Maps at their Lantern address, and that did not look promising for me. So let's get to some other options and see what we have. So definitely not this, because yeah, it did not have the sort of confidence and details that what I was looking for. So I checked the payment options to see if there's a risk of my credit card details being stolen. So I didn't see anything fishy there. It's like they work with ShopPay and Google Pay, which are like trusted payment methods. So these payment gateways prevents sharing your card details directly to the vendor you're purchasing from. Vendors you're purchasing from, and uses a tokenized encrypted transfer, so you're pretty much safe there. So it may be a legitimate license, but I don't want to take the trouble of reaching out to their license, reaching out to their customer care in case the keys do not work. So let's close this and look at the other options we have. So we have the single license option directly from Microsoft for like £60 per year. So this is still slightly cheaper than the £80 per year which we saw earlier. It gives you some other features apart from Office, like the OneDrive, where you can store the stuff. But I felt this was way costly for me to spend so much of money for an Office license. So I did not want to go and choose this option. So let's jump to the next one. Yeah, so this is the gamersoutlet.net, which had the cheapest license of $4.79 for Microsoft Office 2021. So I did a research on this company and read their Trustpilot reviews, which was a mix of good and bad reviews. The strangest thing I found is that they don't have a phone number, chat, or an email support which I can connect to. The only way to contact them is just a form where one has to fill in some details and click submit. So would you trust a company who doesn't have a sort of proper way to reach out to them? So this company did not look promising either, as you can imagine how much of a pain it would be if you want to reach out to one of their customer care line. So another thing I did is I went and checked their payment option and found PayPal as one of the secured payment options. And this means you can safely transfer your money, but I found it too risky to try my card details with other payment options I saw there. So let's go back and see what other options we have. So we have here Amazon, Queries, eBay, etc. So eBay was a straight no, as eBay has been banning a lot of sellers who sell volume keys which are not meant for retail use. So if you don't know what a volume and retail key are, just remember that a volume key is for large volume of users, bought for an organizational use, and is not legal to sell them as retail keys. So the volume keys, which sometimes you see the abbreviation as VLK, including MAK and KMS, are all issued to under a specific license agreement and by Microsoft, and enable that particular organization to use that software they have license to. So retail keys are for retail use for any customers like you and me. So let's check what Amazon has to offer here. So here we see multiple options. I see a Microsoft Office 2021 standalone license at £103. I saw another cheap option down here for £29. So the £103 option is sold directly by Amazon. I checked the details, and the other one is from an Amazon seller. So I suspect the lower price from the Amazon seller maybe due to them purchasing at a lower prices on a resale market or something like that. So this is all what I could assume from why. So I read somewhere online, and since the reviews are good and we have a lot of them, I did not see any major risk there. So, and we have like a 30-day return if the key did not work, and we have the option to reach out to Amazon in case if the key fails to work after 30 days. So for me, this is the more cheapest and the least risky option I would suggest to anybody trying to save some money. So these keys are retail keys, as you can see here, but the catch is this is not associated with Microsoft, with the Microsoft account, and hence you cannot recover them or activate if you lose this key. So the biggest piece of advice, if you want to buy license keys like this, and specifically like, if you want to go via the Amazon route, you may also find it difficult to activate this on another machine. So once activated, so keep your key safe and secure in a cloud or the hard drive by saving it in a notepad along with the installation files. So that's my biggest piece of advice to you guys. Don't lose the key, save it somewhere safe and sound, and you don't need to like go around and call a lot of people to find out where or what key that I've used, and it's not gonna, you're not gonna find it. Like, don't think that this key is somewhere in the Microsoft files or in the Microsoft application which you can pull out. It's not the case. So just remember that. So then we have a lot. So there are a lot many other sites out there like CJS, CD Keys, AllKeyshot, which sell keys at a lower price, just like other sites I showed you earlier. But my recommendation is that it's important to exercise caution and purchase licenses from reputable and authorized sources to ensure you receive a genuine, like, and properly licensed copy. Unauthorized or like illegitimate license keys can lead to problems like activation issues, and like can have a lack of support from them and potential safety risks. So I would not recommend to go via that route for the extra risk that you're gonna take for saving few pounds. So that's all, guys. Thanks for watching. If you think I saved some of your valuable time and money in purchasing a genuine license, please leave a comment down there. So if you like the video, just give me a like. It gives me encouragement to create more stuff like this. Like when I say stuff, like I say genuine stuff without like all the marketing jargons and things like that. And if you think this was like a waste of time for you, just click the dislike button. I'll be more than happy to know that, like, this was not useful to you. So thanks a lot, and thanks for watching.